everybody, it's Carol, and this beautiful lady in front of me is Karma. And it's her night to do mids at Big Cat Rescue. We just did that live over at the Dodo, so if you missed it, you want to go check out the Dodo and see all the cats getting their meds. But she still had Zeus on the list, and I know you guys love Zeus, so I thought we'd follow along and see if she has any luck getting this cat to eat. She said he would not eat this morning, and he's just getting fussier and fussier about eating. She did get his eye drops in him, but we're going to see if she has any luck getting Sapphire away from him so that he can have his dinner in peace. He does not like her barking at him.
Oh, that's just rude. Yeah, I'll try and lock her over. Oh, he's going to maybe come.
Is he a good boy?
If he goes into that lock out there, we'll be fine.
Over there?
Yeah. Zeus, how's the boy? You've got an audience tonight.
Hello, Tanya. I know, you're just intimidating. That's your problem. Hi, Diane. Lauren, you can go back and play the replay. Hey, Devin. Oh, somebody's getting a piece of pork?
This is chicken.
Chicken.
Because you didn't want pork this morning.
Well, I'm not much of a meat eater. I can't tell pork from chicken. Luis, I don't know what you said because it was in Spanish, but I know Hermosa is beautiful, so thank you. He is beautiful. Where you going, bud?
Sometimes he gets his drops in the kennel.
You can come through the chute? He's so choppy.
That's how you get the eye drops in.
I was so fast I missed it.
He doesn't. I didn't get his other
You went
eye.
too far.
Okay, now can you eat, buddy?
Mark, he came like that with really badly messed up eyes, and most of the tigers at the facility where he was rescued in Sinclairville, New York, had that same issue going on, but they were all very inbred, so I don't know if it was congenital or nutritional. A lot of times big cats get nutritional cataracts because the reason that they're bred is because people want to pay to touch them. And as long as people will pay to touch them, the breeders will speed breed the moms, pull the cubs, feed them a diet that's really not good for them. You know, these are tigers. They need tiger milk. They don't need goat milk or kitten milk. They need tiger milk, and that's just not available. And so they end up with nutritional cataracts. He's had surgery, and he has a little bit of vision. Actually, in that worst looking eye is his best vision eye.
Oh, Zeus is. He says, I just wanted thighs.
She's got more thighs, right?
Nope.
No?
It's just breast left. I gotta get a stick and get that.
Yes, that is Karma. Karma is our foster cat coordinator. She handles all of our foster kitten issues. Missy, he is 20 years old, which is pretty amazing given his horrible start in life that he actually lived this long. They say you're an awesome chuffer. You love that, huh? You love being an awesome chuffer? Oh, yeah. You're such a good tiger. Do you want me to bring you your bucket in case he goes over there?
Now don't you be icky.
Haliter, we are not open like a zoo, but we do offer private tours. All of our tours are guided, so you can come out for a tour, and it's about an hour and a half of walking around and learning about all of the cats and the issues. Namid, this is Zeus, the tiger. And Karma's trying to get him to eat. She got his eye drops in his eye, but he's just not really hungry tonight. He didn't eat well this morning either.
Chicken thighs only today, huh, buddy?
It's funny how they...
Pick one thing. I'm going to try and get that one he dropped and see if I can get him to eat that.
He's gonna go get you one that you dropped. Talia, that chuffing noise has a couple of different purposes. One is kind of a friendly greeting that tigers make when they come up to you, chuffing. It's a friendly, hello, how are you? And it would be rude not to chuff back to them, so that's why we always do, even though we sound ridiculous, because we're no good at it. And the other reason that we often hear them do that is if they are looking for reassurance. So like if a cub is looking to be reassured by its mom, or if a cat is in a situation where they feel stressed, a lot of times they will look to the person that they know to see if they will respond to that chuffing. He's not wanting that thigh either. If you go to his page, bigcatrescue.org/ZeusTiger, it will have all the information on the surgeries. It'll have the videos and the text about the surgeries that he's had and what the eye experts did and their reasoning behind it. I just don't remember all that off the top of my head. I just remember he had some issue with a luxated lens.
He says, no, I dropped this one. I don't want it now. Oh, I know you'll take it.
Hey, Shandi. Hi, Michael Heath. Yeah, Lauren's right. If you multiply the years on these cats times roughly 6, that's about what they would be if they were human. So at 120, I think he looks pretty good. Oh, look at you up there, Andy.
Oh,
Aren't you adorable? You're so adorable. Yes, you are. Carmen's saying, get on the bus. We're headed over to Moses.
Mr. Moses.
Moses had a stick stuck across the roof of his mouth, so he had to have that surgically removed. And he had to have some teeth removed because they had rotted.
Run, Andy, run!
So he needs some antibiotics and probably some pain meds, so that's where we're headed now. I'll probably have to stand back from him though, because I was involved in catching him and he probably still remembers that.
Funny how the cats remember.
Yeah.
Some of them remember that I've done flea treatment on them.
They do not like flea treatment, just like your cats at home, man. They hate that stuff.
They're like, the last time I went into a lockout for you, you squirted me.
That's why she has to make up for it with treats, food.
Normally we need to separate the cats, but these guys can't really be separated, and Bailey takes one look at that stick and will probably be gone, so it's not really an issue with these two.
I thought they were separated.
Oh, did they separate them?
Pretty sure
and
they
not
left
put
him
them back
somewhere.
together. Ah, yeah, it looks like.
Hi, Moses. It's like straight into the den. 38 degrees in Australia. Oh my word. Yeah, it's
That's 38
72 here.
centigrade though, I think, in Australia, because they're in summertime right now.
Oh, how would you know that?
How do I know that? I've got some Facebook friends in Australia complaining about how hot it is.
She's got something good, Moses. You're gonna love it.
Mm-mm. How about some ground beef for your soft food diet?
Tanya, I don't know where you are, but 14 degrees does not sound like fun. 14 in New Zealand, too. Moses is a bobcat that she's headed out to now, but he just ducked into his den, so I don't know if we're going to see him at all. She has a very long stick that she can use to try and lure them out. I'm going to hide back here. He's in that rock. Amy, you missed Saber. All of the other cats except for Zeus and Moses we did over at the Dodo, so you might want to check out the Dodo and see the live feed that we just did at 5 p.m. tonight. Dylan, I love bobcats too.
Sniffing, but I don't know if he's gonna do it.
I'm going to go over to Mrs. Claus and Nabisco so that he knows I'm not here anymore. Bye! I'm leaving you, Moses. You guys won't mind seeing the biscuits, do you? It's the Nabiscuits! Hi, Whoopies! Hear that cool calling in the background? That's Gilligan. He's a Canada lynx. What are you guys doing? Are you guys having fun? Oh, you're so grabby. Always wanting to grab the camera. So did you guys vote for us today? If you already voted, you can't vote again. You can only vote once, but if you could share it with somebody, that would be cool. We are in a contest, and I'm not clear. I was telling people it was 65,000, and then Howie said it was 55,000, but I thought it was 55,000 plus another 10,000 for another part of the contest. But whatever it is, 55 or 65, that's a lot of money. And we are in the lead right now and want to stay in the lead. And our voting ends March 11th, so we need to be sure and get all the votes we can, because some of the other contests will be open until like November, and so we need all the votes we can get before March 11th over at votecats.com, votecats.com, and that money is going to go to our rehab program. Cute little Nabisco here was taken from the wild because he was dying in a forest fire in Wyoming, in South Dakota. And they should have rehabbed him for release back to the wild, but instead they kept him as a pet in the house, and so he's too habituated, and he can't be released in Florida because he's not native to Florida, and he can't be rehabbed here and sent back to the wild in South Dakota because the law doesn't allow that. So he's stuck in a cage for his whole life, but thankfully he has Mrs. Claus, and they love each other. Oh, you guys are so funny. You're so funny. Mrs. Claus came from the wild here in Florida, in a place called Christmas, Florida, but she's a little special, and we tried for 18 months, I think, to try and help her become even halfway capable of living in the wild, and she just couldn't get it. I think the reason she ended up in rehab was some animal had bitten her through the head, and I think they just must have done a lot of brain damage. Flying. You're just a flying. Oh my gosh. I am not believing I just saw that. You little monkey. Yeah, now what are you gonna do? Only one way to go. I swear, they just scare me to death sometimes. They're so crazy. You're gonna have to let go. Right down on her head. Did you get her? Was it worth it? Yeah. That just took all the wind out of your sails, didn't it? Silliness. What you smelling? It must smell good. Doing that little Fleming response. No kidding, Suzanne. They are monkeys. You're such a monkey. Any luck?
You know, he thought about it, he licked his lips, and he kind of started to stand up, and he went, nope. So I thought, well, I'll leave for a little bit. I need to make sure little Beverly to get cut to eat.
This crazy one just ran up the wall and leaped out to the thing and then hung there upside down until he ran out of steam and just dropped.
Goodness.
I don't want you grabbing me either, little one. You purring? Are you purring, purring, purring? Karma's in the background there taking King Tut his medications. Talia, even though they are absolutely adorable and very people friendly, we don't touch them. And the reason is, if I were touching these cats and treating them like they were a pet, and people saw that, then they might want to go out and try and make pets out of them, which is what causes all the trouble. People paying to pet them, or paying to bottle feed them, or paying to have them as pets. That's what causes all of the abuse. So we're not going to do anything cruel here that's going to, not that the touching of them is cruel, but the fact that it leads to so much cruelty. We're not going to do that here and be hypocrites about our mission. Our mission is that these guys should never be bred for life in cages. And these guys are fixed so that they can be together, because we definitely would not want any kittens born. No kittens for you, Missy. Actually, she's been fixed. I don't know if he's been fixed yet, but it only takes one of you being fixed to work. Yep, we need to fix him. He's on our list, I think. Matt, I'm with you. The Tasmanian tiger looked like a really cool animal. Agnes, if you go to bigcatrescue.org/tickets, it'll have all of the information about the different kinds of tours that we offer. Are you kittens done with me? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what they're saying. Anasazi! There's my Anna. She really likes these kittens next door. She thinks they're a lot of fun. They are, aren't they? Those kittens are fun. Please do not pee on me. Bobcats pee on each other and on people to show us how much they love us. And bobcats love to get peed on by each other, but people don't much care for that. I know I don't. You gonna go wake up Will? Go wake him up. That's her favorite thing, is to go about halfway up that ramp and then leap down on top of him. Boom! Got you! Got you, got you. Guess he's okay. I wanted to keep an eye on him for a few minutes, make sure he wasn't limping after that feat with the bridge over the top of the cage. Oh, a lover's embrace. They play so rough. That's how they have fun.
The little dove ate all of her chicken. Put took his in cat food.
You never know what they're going to take it in. Well, thank you for trying everything until he did. And thank you for taking us along for meds.
Oh, you're welcome. My last holdout is Moses.
Oh, Anazazi, are you wanting one too?
He said, yes, do you have something?
Emma, it is his natural color, and bobcats are very different in their coloring. Like Mrs. Claus in the background is a very skinny, dark, tiny spots kind of cat, and that's because she's from Florida, whereas he is a very stocky, thickly furred, kind of frosty looking cat because he's from South Dakota, where he would be in the snow a lot. And so he's much more camouflaged for his environment, whereas, as you can see, she just kind of disappears into those leaves over there. Oh, look who's so cute. Are you looking over here? So we always try to do a Facebook Live giveaway, and to win, you post your answer over at bigcatrescue.org/win, and the person to get the answer right gets their choice of a day tour pass to Big Cat Rescue, which is a $36 value, or any one item from our online store at bigcatrescue.biz, valued at up to $36. And today's question is, what should we make today's question? Nabisco came here with a group of cats from South Dakota. Name one of the other bobcats that came here in the same rescue group that he did. Post your answer over at bigcatrescue.org/win. I wish you all luck. I know you guys have been voting on a name there for the new bobcat that we just rescued, the little rehab kitten. And I don't know if a name has been chosen. I know they were planning on choosing one at 10 o'clock this morning, but then there was a glitch and a lot of people didn't get to vote yet. So they may have extended it. I got to check with Jamie and find out. But I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.